Okay, in this video I'm going to show you the best way to be able to increase your scan range. It's basically going to come down to really two skills. The first one is going to be surveying. Obviously it makes a lot of sense as really surveying, as you level up your surveying rank, you will be able to increase the range at which your scanner is able to reach out there, view things, and scan things. So you can see rank 4, you can get it all the way up to 50 meters. Rank 3 is actually at 40 meters, rank 2 is at 30 meters, and rank 1's at 20 meters. I'm currently at rank 3, and that does good enough for me. I don't really have a need to go to rank 4 as of now. But the other really big one is going to be outpost engineering. So this actually doesn't tell you anything about scanning, but at rank 1, you can construct improved outpost modules and research additional modules at a research lab. Rank 2, you can research and construct superior outpost modules. What this will allow you to do is to make something that will boost your scanner in an outpost. Now, if you want to focus on scanning, or you're trying to get those scans done for animals and wildlife like that, zoology will be very good to help boost up how many times you have to scan wildlife to be able to get 100% on those. Then there's also botany, which basically does the same thing but for the flora side of the game. So those two would also help if you're trying to increase and get the 100% on wildlife and plants. As for what you are wanting to do, and you can make one of these right out the gate, it's called the scan booster. And you can put this down. You don't need to actually level up your outpost engineering, but outpost engineering will allow you to get access to the higher levels of scan boosters. So you have the scan booster advanced and the scan booster military grade. So if you put that down, there you go. You have that. You just gotta make sure that they are powered enough. So you just come over, put down some power requirements, and there you go. But if you do not have the high enough level for the military grade, just make sure you can just put down the small level, and there you go. You will still have the ability to have your scanner do double the range of your hand scanner. Now, what I want to show you is some best practices that you can use to do this. And basically, anytime you come to a new world, whether a moon or planet, what I've been doing is I just put down an outpost real quick and build up my scanner and power it up. And there you go. And then I have much larger scan radius whenever I go around the different planets and environments I'm on. Now, if you land in an open area landing pad, kind of like I am here showing off, you can build an outpost basically right there, okay, on the pad. So it's real easy to go ahead and build up an outpost and then go ahead and start looking around for all those blue outlined little objects in the distance. And that basically means you have not 100% kind of collected or scanned those different resources or fauna or flora. So it's kind of easy to just go ahead and start looking around and finding those blue outlines. Now, kind of the second way you land into different planets or moons is landing at different labs or outposts or different already previously constructed kind of areas or points of interest. And basically, you can't build an outpost within so much of a radius of these different, points of interest. So you need to kind of go off a little bit into the distance, go a little bit away from them, and then you can put down an outpost, which then will allow you to put down the scanner. But you can kind of see, as I was kind of looking around, there is quite a bit of things that I can kind of scan, but the range is about to, 70 to 80 meters or so, and it's not as far as you like to have it with the scanner. So here I put down an outpost and I kind of just briefly look around. You can see I can see things about 100 meters away or so. It's not like I can see really close. It's not like I'm super limited, but if you can max out and see farther around, especially when you're trying to get 100% on some of the different fauna and flora in the game, or even collecting certain resources. Sometimes some of those resources are kind of rare and unique to come around, so you want to make sure that you are trying to get those done as much as possible. But you can see, put down scanner, put down power, and I can see things and highlight things, or things are highlighted at much farther distances than just 100 meters. Like you can see some gold over there at about 280. There's some gold right there where my ship is, about 220 or so. So yeah, there is starting to be quite a bit of things that are highlighted that I didn't really have the range to see some of that before, and that's kind of a big deal. So that's a good practice to kind of go ahead and get into, is land, put down an outpost, put down your scanner, put down some power, make sure everything's working, and then go around and find all the blue things that you need to find in an area, or just do this before you go hit an outpost or something like that, because I actually do go on and hit an outpost here, but I'm not going to show that. I'm going to fast forward past that and show you what you kind of do when you get done with an area. Really, you can just kind of look around, make sure you're good with everything. Biome is complete for the flora, your resources completely done. Fauna, you know what, kind of lacking on the fauna. There was only one critter really in this zone, and I found quite a bit of it in a cave I went into. But yeah, just fast travel back to your outposts when you're done, break it all down, and then you're basically done. But here I even show that I was looking around and actually found the critter outside of my normal scan range and realized I should probably go scan that. And so I go get the scans done and 100% this zone. So you can see the fauna actually comes up as biome complete. So I was pretty much 100% done with this area. Didn't really need to do anything on. So I just kind of go back to the outpost, and I kind of look off in the distance here at this gold, which is, you know, pretty close to my ship, and it's about 220 or so meters. I like how Barrett kind of gets in my way. And then I just go ahead and break down the outpost. And then you can see that that gold that was originally there at about 220 meters away, I can't even see the range out that far anymore. So this really does help finding those things, you know, seeing the resources, the resource veins that you can see, the resources that you can use your drilling tool, your cutter tool on, and when you're trying to find those premium outpost locations or whatnot. And I had to get like another 100 yards closer just to be able to see or get the range for my scanner here. And I just wanted to make sure that you are aware that even though you put down the scan booster, for whatever reason, it actually doesn't boost your scanning. It actually boosts your view range and what you, I guess the scanner kind of highlights. It doesn't boost the scanning, and I kind of show that off here while I walk up to this broadleaf rose that I have 63% scanned. So I kind of just slowly walk up to it to find out where the scan range is, and I wind up getting to about 40 meters, and it actually does scan then that broadleaf rose. So there you go. I just wanted to let you see how this worked, and really a great practice is put down the outposts whenever you land somewhere, put down the scan booster, put down your power, and scan things along the way. You know, just scan things along the way. It kind of helps add up over time. Or if you are going out looking for premium outpost locations, put one down right away and then go look around, and that way you can see the resources that are around a lot easier, and it will become a lot easier to find really premium outpost locations. Alrighty, take care.